Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Rams versus 49ers NFL matchup on Sunday, October 30th, 2022. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab, and while you're there, be sure to use the discount code 15OFF. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases at sportschatplace.com and pickdawgz.com. But let's get to this one. The Rams taking on the 49ers, and well, the NFC West is wide open as we start to move into the second half of the NFL season. The Rams 3-3 coming off the bye week here, so they still have 11 games left to go. And the 49ers 3-4 on the season. They've got 10 games left to go, including this one. And of course, the 49ers won the first meeting of these two teams in San Francisco. But one thing that we're kind of seeing here with these teams is that the 49ers are not a good team. They have a really good defense, but at this point, the defense has been hung out to dry. And we've seen that in the last two games where Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback is just absolutely pathetic. He's a guy that this is how good he is. The 49ers traded up in the NFL draft to try and replace him with a guy who stinks in himself and Trey Lance. And I mean, that's how bad he is. And he comes in, against the Kansas City Chiefs. He's got the ball at the 8-yard line, throws it into quadruple coverage, and wonders why the ball got intercepted. Probably one of the worst throws I've seen an NFL quarterback make since, well, the last time we've seen Chad Henne play football. Anyways, we look at, it was Blaine Gabbert type stuff. Meanwhile, when we look at the Los Angeles Rams, the defending Super Bowl champs, boy, it was a rough run before the break. And of course, when you're the defending Super Bowl champs, you have a target on your back. But when we look at the schedule, well, actually, a pretty tough schedule that they had. They weren't out losing to the they weren't out losing to the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. In fact, they were taking care of business against the Atlanta Falcons, a common opponent in this one. They lost to the Niners the first meeting, but they also lost to the Dallas Cowboys and to the Buffalo Bills. So two of their three losses, are to teams that many can consider to be Super Bowl contenders in Dallas and Buffalo. The other one, the 49ers, who have beat the Rams about 1 million times in a row in San Francisco. I'm going to give the Rams a pass on that one. When we look at when we look at the statistics here, the Rams defense still pretty good, but after the Patrick Mahomes dicing of that San Francisco defense, they've dropped to 10th against the pass and 9th in points allowed, all the way down from number 1 or 2 in every defensive category just a couple of weeks ago. When we look at the Rams offense, Matt Stafford just having a terrible year because the Rams can't run the football. It's kind of like what we're seeing in Tampa Bay with Tom Brady not having a good year because they're not running the football. So he doesn't have those lanes to throw to that he's used to in the past. The 49ers are 4-0 against the number against the NFC West, and 8-2 against the number against the NFC overall, 13-6 against the number in their last 19 games, while the Los Angeles Rams 4-9 against the number when playing teams with a losing record, 2-6 against the number in their last 8 games. Overall, 1-4 against the number in the last 5 at home. I don't know how many of those they've been the home dog, though. The dog is covered in 7 of the last 8 meetings of these two teams, make it 8-9. Love the Rams' money line in this thing, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free in the way they work. They show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.